And we welcome you to Dallas, Texas, a big city which is accustomed to hosting big sporting events, big events of any kind, really, but not so boxing until tomorrow night. That all changes when Manny Pacquiao, the WBO welterweight champion of the world, finest fighter on the planet, fly to the Philippines, takes on Joshua Clottey. Hi everyone, I'm Rich Morata, along with former All-Pro safety, perennial All-Pro, Darren Woodson. And Darren, this is a big, big night, of course, coming up here tomorrow night, and it's going to be fought in this magnificent edifice, this $1.2 billion Cowboys stadium here in Dallas. You're a great athlete yourself, and known as one of the hardest hitters in the National Football League. We got two hard hitters going tomorrow night. Do you think they'll be inspired by the fact that they're fighting here at Cowboys Stadium, the first fight of any kind here?
Oh, no doubt. I know they wanted Manny Pacquiao and Joshua Clottey want to break this stadium in as far as boxing is concerned, but again, two great fighters, two hard hitters. It's going to feel right at home being in the Cowboys Stadium.
You know, one thing I've noticed about being around football players is they love boxers.
Oh, yeah,
they seem to know what they go through and that kind of thing.
Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, football is a very physical sport, and at the same time, you watch boxing, you can learn so much about hand movements, foot movements. There's a lot of similarities in there, but it's just a one-on-one, and you're going to see a great one-on-one fight tomorrow.
You know, we're going to see the greatest fighter in the world, Manny Pacquiao, tomorrow night. I know you've been a big boxing fan. You love to comment on it. And what's your opinion of Pacquiao and his development down through the years?
Well, you watch Manny grow up through the boxing ranks and all the big fights that he had, but you know, in the last 2 to 3 years, you really watch this guy control the tempo of fights. Fights against De La Hoya, fights against Ricky Hatton, Cotto. He always seemed to control the tempo, even when he moved up. And it's going to be weird. It's going to actually be really interesting tomorrow to see Joshua Clottey and see if he can control the tempo instead of Manny Pacquiao.
Well, as you can see, this man doesn't need to be on a football TV set to comment. We're here for the weigh-in, of course. That's the main event today. And we've got right behind us Michael Buffer back on the stage and ready to weigh in the main event fighters. Let's go to Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 8th wonder of the world. Cowboys Stadium, Arlington, Texas, serving the greater Dallas metropolitan area tomorrow night. Here in this great stadium, the event brought to you by Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated and Manny Pacquiao Promotions, and your host for the night tomorrow night, the event. Please welcome to the front of the stage, the one and the only, Mr. Jerry Jones! Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's get the weigh-in started. The very first weigh-in will be the bout that precedes the main event, and it is indeed a very special contest. It's scheduled for 12 rounds. It will be for the vacant World Boxing Council Lightweight Championship of the World. And we have the two fighters at this time weighing in. Let's bring them to the scales. First of all, from Chicago, Illinois, his professional record, 35 victories, including 17 KOs, only 2 defeats, 1 bout even. From the Windy City, former lightweight champion of the world, Dangerous, David Diaz. Stepping onto the scales, David Diaz from Chicago, Illinois.
I like that.
Stepping onto the scales, Dickie Coles from the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. 134 pounds. Next up on the scales, please welcome a former two-time world champion going for his 3rd world title from Los Mochis, Mexico, 50 victories, 30 knockouts in his career, Humberto Zurita Soto. $134, 1/4 pounds. Soto Diaz. Let's have the two fighters step to the front of the stage. Like I say, they will be featured in the co-featured bout of the evening tomorrow night here at the event. Once again, this is for the vacant WBC lightweight title. Two-time world champion from Los Mochis, Mexico, Humberto Zorrita Soto, and Dangerous David Diaz, former lightweight world champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the stage at this time is an Academy Award-winning actor here for the event tomorrow night. A round of applause for a man who's been in many, many motion pictures, including The Godfather, Mr. Robert Duvall. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Academy Award-winning actor here for the event at Cowboys Stadium tomorrow night, Robert Duvall.
Let's get everybody on. Everybody on except the commission, the WBO, commission, and that's it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to bring him back to the stage one more time. You met him just a few minutes ago, but we would like him to say a few words. This is the house that Jerry built. Please welcome Mr. Jerry Jones.
Well, thank you, and on behalf of not only, as he can speak for himself, Bob Arum, but the Cowboys, the stadium, wants you to hear us say what a privilege it is to work with him, one of the most creditable people I've ever worked with, to have the first fight in Cowboys Stadium, and hopefully one of many. But more importantly than anything, we appreciate you here. This is what gets it done. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for the weigh-in for the main event, a very special video presentation.
If you're looking for a definitive fight from Manny Pacquiao to prove that he's a full-fledged welterweight, this is it.
If I beat Pacquiao, I'll be the man. Yeah, they always underestimate us because we don't sell tickets. So, they say, well, we're just the underdog, because we don't sell tickets, but we're a tough underdog.
In Pacquiao, Clottey is up against a rare fighter, a once-in-a-generation talent. To win, Clottey must combat Pacquiao's speed, the source of both his agility